It's Chuck Black with Freedom Forum News, and I'm across the street from Dundas Square right now. And I noticed that area has been secured by the police, who've arrested a number of people. You can see the police paddy wagon over here. But the protest has actually gathered across the street, closer to Eaton Center. There is maybe 100 people here looking around. Some of the signs are here. We haven't yet been told to disperse, but as noted earlier, a number of the journalists were told they would be ticketed because journalism is not essential, although we got a clarification of that from the Police Services Board earlier today. As for right now, there is about 100 people set up and protesting across the street from Dundas Square. We are expecting Kellyanne Wolf to show up soon. And people have started shouting out. It's a very interesting group. Oops. I've been told by some of the people carrying flags from the line that the Queen's Park protest has been canceled because there are far too many police officers down at Queen's Park waiting for the line. So they've all come up here and we're congregating in one big group again, which is, in some ways, it's a good thing. There we go. The police are right in the middle of the group again. They're not quite sure what to do yet. I don't know if they got enough to arrest everybody. I noticed that some of the police are doing much the same as what they did last weekend. They're slowly surrounding the crowds. I imagine at some point they will attempt to disperse everybody. The road was blocked off earlier when they were arresting people. Near as I can tell, 3 people have been arrested, maybe more. But I will expect the police to come closer and eventually arrest everybody over time. Certainly it's an interesting morning. The protest has not been stopped, but it's certainly been moved a couple feet east. Or is that west? I don't remember these days. There are still more police officers than there are protesters, but it's 12 o'clock. Protesters are starting to show up. Certainly a strange universe we live in. Certainly want to shut.
I've never seen these public order goon squads before. They're all from different squads. They've got different AL, A2, A5, A3. They look like riot squad or something, but I've never seen these.
So you're saying they've been picked from groups all across the city?
I've lived in Toronto 35 years. I've never seen these guys out. I was at G20. I didn't see these guys there. So I don't know what level of foot soldier these guys are.
What do you think's going to happen?
Well, they're already surrounding people, right?
Yeah, at some point. This is exactly what happened last weekend. They surrounded and then they're going to start pushing people off.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's scary. This looks like Tiananmen Square right before the tanks roll in.
Thank God the police don't have tanks.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Interesting. Anyway, nothing's happening yet. I'm sort of outside the protesters right now. And yeah, who's to say? It might be an interesting morning. Lots of cameras recording everything. The usual suspects are beginning to show up. We're finally at the point where there seems to be more protesters than camera people. This is Chuck Black for the Freedom Fordham News.